I'm not gonna go into detail what happened, but there was an altercation, you know, and it led outside with Eminem.
Yeah.
And it was a standoff. You know, for some reason, somebody decided to fire a shot in the air to make the crowd start, you know, bag it out. When they did that, the shot came from over from Eminem was standing there, and everybody on that side started firing off on Eminem. Okay, Trey 610, 3600.
Trey 600, 3600, Trey 600, 3600.
When they shut Gay Lee's down, and Gay Lee, we was running out of clubs to go to. So we had to go to the East Side Club over, you know, where the majority mix on Killer Miller. You know, that's a strange place because on the east, on the Gay Lee's, it's the South Side. Ain't number Crips over there anyway. But when you come to this little part, it's kind of hard because the crowd mixes on Killer Miller. It's on the E-Crate. Anybody can come to this club if they want to. So some nights you might get all red team, some nights you might get the all blue team. You hear me?
Yeah.
But that's just a chance you're gonna have to take by sitting up in this club. But anyway, make a long story short, Eminem used to bring a lot of, you know, a lot of stuff down there. Me and Eminem, when Eminem was alive, you know, first thing Eminem did, we did a parade, something that ain't never happened in Fort Worth, Texas. He threw together a parade, and I, you know, the thing about it, I'm wondering, you sure it's gonna work? He said, yeah, man. So he went to, you know, asking people to get in the parade. I mean, people was volunteering. People were like, man, can I get a spot? You know, it got to the point where he started charging for slots, man. We ended up doing our first parade, man. And at the beginning of the parade, it was me and Eminem, and I had a Crip and Blood rag tied together to bring peace and unity to the street. So I was the first thing in the parade. I led the parade with the red and blue bandanas tied together for unity in our city. Me and Eminem was trying to bring something different. Every time Eminem did something, he'd start feeding the homeless at the park, you know, for Thanksgiving. And you know, he always had me on side of him. What me and Eminem so good together because me and Eminem got a baby by the same lady. You know, we consider that and sisters. So me and him looked out for each other like we were partners. You know, we got brothers, kids as brothers and sisters. So me and him got along just well in the streets, man. You know, one day Eminem went to that club, you know what I'm saying, you know, he was always a pool short. He always played on the pool table. You know, I'm not gonna go into detail what happened, but there was an altercation, you know, and it led outside with Eminem.
Yeah.
And it was a standoff. You know, for some reason, somebody decided to fire a shot in the air to make the crowd start, you know, bag it out. When they did that, the shot came from over from Eminem was standing there, and everybody on that side started firing off on Eminem. Eminem ran back up inside the club, know where Big Chris and the security was up, and the first thing they yelled is get off the pool table, nigga. I mean, this man right here bring thousands and thousands of dollars to y'all club for the last 2 or 3 years. Good entertainment. People that's, you know, famous and shit, you know, bring them to that little old saloon ass club and let them rock out. And when he got shot that night, he ran back in the club and he was on the pool table. The only thing they could think about was get off the goddamn pool table bleeding. Nigga, you bleeding on the pool. Get his ass off the goddamn pool table. So he ended up getting off the pool table. Eminem was talking away like, man, I'm good. The ambulance out there, what, man? So they put him in the ambulance. He's like, yeah, I'm good, man. I'm good. But they had shot Eminem. And then next thing you know, he was like waving at, man, I'm good, man. Fuck all this shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm good. You know, like, it seemed like a publicity stunt. You know what I'm saying? He shot, but he ain't acting like he shot. Because nigga ain't acting like he shot at all. And then the ambulance took off down the street, and then the ambulance got about like a block away, and the ambulance pulled over to the side. And the siren went off. And the lights went off. And like, why they sitting on the side of them with the ambulance like they just sitting on the side of the road? Shit, that nigga must be okay. You know what I'm saying? They pulled off, they ain't got the ambulance, so he was talking just fine there, but they don't know. As soon as they made that block, Eminem died. He was dead. Big Chris. Well, yeah, homie, we need you right now. We need you right now because something bad just happened in the club, man. You know, we security. You know, Big Chris is cool with Eminem like this. Matter of fact, they in the same car club together. How about that? You know, they in the same car club together, so ain't no way Big Chris ain't gonna get to the bottom of what's going on.
Mm-hmm.
You understand me? Because guess what? When my brother came home that night, I told my brother, he said, man, Eminem got shot last night at the club. I like, what he did? Eminem? Is he okay? They saying he okay, man. You know, the Eminem put on. He said, nigga shot my car. I said, nigga shot your car too, big bro? I said, yeah. I said, so you know who Shay say? I know who the nigga was that shot in there. I said, bring that nigga to me, man. I said, whoever shot in the early one got Eminem shot. Because Eminem didn't even have a gun. He had a gun, but his gun was in the car. He never pulled out a gun to use a weapon at all. So when they shot in the Earl, them niggas thought Eminem was shooting. They ended up killing Eminem. Eminem was a good person, man. Eminem walked around this park called Arlington Lake that didn't have nothing but gravel. Nigga, you had to, every time you bring your clean car and there was that Armor all on your tires. Oh shit, that's old. that dirt and shit gonna stick to that goddamn Armor. You can tell who got Armor all on their tires because the fuck. But Eminem got a petition from the mayor of goddamn me Fort Worth, and she signed it, man. He got all that fixed. He got street put down. He got concrete laid. He got a big old nice swing set and a nice park put up at the thing. He got the whole thing cemented and repainted where they built a walkway through this motherfucker. Eminem, that was his work. He even turned around and got a car wash for the black niggas to come wash their cars and do their own thing. White man knew that he was good at rapping. White man gave him a job at selling cars. So guess what? All he had to do was sell a car, and he knew he was good. Eminem was telling niggas impossible shit. Come get you a car. I got you. He was giving away to people shit, man. Eminem was good people, man. Eminem was so good, man. That nigga take his money and go do crazy shit. Like, you know, he take me to Corsicana to the place called the Can. A little old small town, you know, down here, a country town called Corsicana. And when I found out something about Eminem, he was a superstar down there. One thing about Eminem, that nigga bought a mailbox truck. I said, Eminem. He said, yeah, man, I got it at the auction. The auction sell all the shit cheap. I said, but it's a mailbox truck. He turned the mailbox truck into a snow cone truck. I said, damn. I said, well, you smart. I said, where you going? He said, where you going to sell? So Eminem went down there to the lake and started selling snow cone. Let me tell y'all something. Niggas laughed at Eminem like it was some joke. But when it got hot, Eminem started making money. Huh?
Yeah.
And now shit wasn't funny. Eminem got so smart, he went and got a party van and started. He got another thing at the auction, bought a party van, had it wrapped, and told the kids they can go in there and play in the party van while the AC on. They just got to stay in there a certain amount of time for a certain amount of money. The man was a genius. They killed Eminem. I think Big Chris should get to the bottom of that. But nothing never happened. After I said to myself, I told my big brother, fuck that club, man. I ain't never going to that motherfucker. But my big brother, he kept going.
What's good, YouTube? It's Ty, and we back with a banger, y'all. Listen, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notification bell so you don't miss nothing from the channel. Look, add my homies, gang. I put it up there for y'all to see it. Add them. Also, we started our own 5M server, gang. Follow up, bro. Join the Discord so you get whitelisted. Join the service, you can get whitelisted. It's serious RP, y'all. Hey, I ain't gonna hold y'all up no more. I'm gonna quit all this yapping, and we're gonna jump straight into this video. Let's go.
Game, you niggas playing hooky. I'm spoken about all of my people, please don't push me. Don't lose your life, I ain't thinking you a bully. On a big step, boy, you little niggas looking like some rookies. I'm in the game, you niggas playing hooky. I'm spoken about all of my people, please don't push me. Don't lose your life, I ain't thinking you a bully. Don't lose your life thinking you a bully. Cause if he gon' slide, I swear that he gon' pull it. So I call it that rah-rah where you shouldn't. Try to surpass me, but you couldn't. 3600 bitch, count the bullets. Tell me how you so stiff on the internet, but in real life you catching pussy. Tell me how you figure that sucker ass nigga don't want smoke with a cigarette. And I'm only rolling 7 letters of the alphabet. Sparked up, hun, so tell me how you loving it. I got some killers that love me. Sick of get ugly. If you don't want shit to get ugly, then I suggest you don't touch me. Playing games on the net, that's a no-no. Trill nigga might just hit on with that 4-4. Screw the world, I'm about to take over in slow-mo. Ain't no stopping me, baby, I'm in go mode. On a big step, boy, you little niggas looking like some rookies. I'm in the game, you niggas playing hooky. I'm spoken about all of my people, please don't push me. Don't lose your life, I ain't thinking you a bully.